that I think about right now. I think about today, trying to be better by tomorrow at 3 o'clock and say, hey, did I get a little better this week? And the same thing. So I understand those things are there. The contract is. I was the one that helped construct it in the manner that it is. That it's a one-year deal with a 4-year extension, if you will, and that was my recommendation. That I wasn't healthy when I signed the contract.
That is about as blunt and open as we've heard Peyton Manning in a long time. Let's get the front office view from Michael Lombardi. And Michael, play it forward to possibly February or March of next year. Is it likely the Colts could cut Peyton Manning?
Well, I think we have to stop first and get to December, Andrew, because that's where the Colts would like to see some type of activity on Peyton Manning. Has the nerve in his neck regenerated enough to where he can go on the field and he can demonstrate he can throw the football and he's coming back along? If he does that and he shows that, he has $35 million awaiting him in early part of March. And if he shows he can be healthy, the $35 million is there for the taking. But if he doesn't, I'm sure the Colts will give it even more time because no one's certain that he can practice at the end of the season. Forget about playing. I think, as Allen Iverson said, it's more about practice right now.
Not a game, practice. Michael, play along here on the hypothetical. If they were to cut him early next year, how would it affect the cap? What would it cost them?
Well, they have guarantees tied into whether he's on the roster. They're not skill and injury guaranteed, so they won't owe him money. The $35 million would then get washed away. The money he earned this year has been based into the salary, so he could walk away essentially with very little cost to the Colts. But I don't think that's where the Colts want to take this. I think the Colts did that contract with full expectations that Peyton Manning is going to be healthy at some point along the way, and that's their hope.
All right, Michael Lombardi, the front office view. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's what's going on with that. We're also going to look at the injury report. I've added that in as well. Just a second there. Okay, so here's the list of the injury report, the main guys there. Darren McFadden is out after reading another article. He will not be playing this week. Some people may have thought that he might have been, but he is definitely out. Also, Mark Ingram is out as well. And Julio Jones, after missing a couple of weeks and having the bye week off, he is going to be playing this week. He says that he is going to be playing. And also Daniel Thomas, I didn't write him down. He was questionable, but he is going to be playing, he says. So that's good as well. We're looking at the playoff projections. I've added this in as well, where I think everybody's going to land. Basically, I think with the bus, I think anything goes and the bus are going to be tied. But because the bus has a better divisional record, I think that he is going to take that. Unless he can lose another week, which I think probably isn't going to happen. If anything, I think that he has a little more upside. Anything Goes could lose another week on top of that. So I think that Anything Goes should probably finish 6th place. And then the 8th through 10th battle is going to be pretty close. I hope that Brady's Bunch doesn't make the playoffs since he hasn't even paid and he hasn't even been on since October 9th. I think that's kind of ridiculous that he might make the playoffs. But Winning might. I think that it's going to be a close competition between Winning and Ogre, but I said that Winning would take that, and that means that I'd be playing him in the first round. So basically, I just showed what's going to happen for playoffs, the first week in playoffs, and then every single week I will update it and add in week 15, then the next week I'll add in week 16, then who will win. I put in the NFL standings as well, so here are the standings for them. And then the NFC as well. And San Francisco 49ers are in 2nd place, which is ridiculous. And I do have a bit of a joke for them. And the joke is, what's the difference between the 49ers and Cheerios? Cheerios belong in the bowl, unlike the 49ers. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.